I did a solo camping trip first time in my life this Easter. It was not only my first camping in Australia, but also my first solo camping. I did it because I wanted to take a complete Sabbath, to detach from the noise of the world.
This is my clothes, my sleeping system, water, a lot of water, and then just a pole. This is for entertainment. I need a book, charger, AirPod, repellent. This will save my life. Toiletry, headlights, essential, and food I don't plan to eat, but I'll still bring it just in case. This is a tent. First time doing this guy. We'll see. This is like 13 kilograms with 4 kilos of waters.
In Australia, normally everything is delayed, so I started the hike late.
It's already 4:40, and I'm still here in like a town neighborhood. I'm kind of worried I cannot get to the campsite by sunset. Let's see. Finally got to the trailhead at 4:45.
And I was rushing to the campsite. In my mind, I needed to get to the campsite so I can take Sabbath. And I needed to get there by sunset so I will be safe.
I'm walking as fast as I can to make it to the next campground.
So, despite of 13 kilograms on my back, I was trying to rush and hike as fast as possible. In spite of my agility, I tripped myself many times and even fell once. I felt I was dragged down by my heavy backpack. And thankfully, God protected me and I didn't even get a scratch. Then I heard God saying, "Slow down, Catherine. This entire trip is Sabbath, not just when you get to the campsite." Then I realized that I was pridefully relying on myself, thinking that I can keep myself safe if I rush to the campsite by sunset. But why didn't I trust God? So I decided to slow down.
太阳要下山了。I should just slow down. I got my headlight out, so I can turn it on at any time. Yeah, because I'm gonna walk in the dark, definitely. But I trust that Jesus is with me. And even though I have to walk in the dark, set up a tent in the dark, but He will protect me. And so I can walk slowly, no rush. And not rely on myself, but rely on Him. Because this is a Sabbath trip.
The sun set. It was in complete
Can
darkness.
you hear the water? I'm actually next to the river. And this is how I keep the spider web away. And it's just complete dark now. If I turn the lights off, it's just complete dark. Whew. It's a lot of peace from God to walk by myself in here.
He's the one who I'm taking this camping trip for. So, even if I have to walk in the dark, set up my tent in the dark, it doesn't matter. He will be my light and lead my way. I had my headlight on, but it was God who gave me the peace and courage to keep hiking. Oh, did I mention that I saw a post to find a missing person? How am I not be scared? I actually got lost several times when I was rushing before the sun went down. But now, amazingly, after dark, I didn't even get lost once. I got to the campsite in the dark, set up my tent in the dark. Oh, and it was also my first time to use this tent. But I made it. Actually, God made it. After I set everything up, I walked to the riverbank. Listen to the mysterious fish jumping sound. I watch the stars, and all I feel is peace.
It's about 11 p.m. I'm about to go to bed. And then the moon outside is actually so bright that even if I don't turn the lights on, I can see pretty well. I can actually hear other people snoring from other tents. Good night. Morning. It's 7 a.m. So fresh outside.
The next morning, I woke up in the sound of nature. I felt so satisfied, so joyful. I waited until everyone else left, so I can have the whole campsite by myself.
I had a very good sleep. I love waking up with the voice of the nature and the birds. And now it's like 8 a.m. and almost everyone around me in this campsite is gone, so I'm actually solo. Yesterday there was a bug flew into my eyes in the night. And I felt like I had to use my eyelid to kill it. My eyes. This is a fragrance-free sunscreen. It has been in my bag forever, from Taiwan all the way here. I don't know, everything you use here has to be fragrance-free, otherwise there's just gonna be bugs everywhere. There's also like a little tick. It was like digging down my boots. And I'm glad that my feet didn't get penetrated, but it was so gross. There's so many bugs here. So fragrance-free sunscreen, important. Very important.
I sang worship songs, I prayed, I joyfully cried. This is so beautiful.
No one else is here. I have the entire campsite by myself. Amazing.
Somehow my power bank died, and my phone only had 20% of battery left. It's only 11 a.m. and I don't even plan to head down until 3 p.m. How am I gonna make it back? I still need a map to go back, but I also wanted to take pictures and film. God knows that I was still distracted by documenting, as I always do. So he simply let my phone run out of battery so I can stop taking pictures. Well, I tried, and I kept failing.
I found a crazy bird who was screaming like that.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I fasted for this entire trip. It was a complete 27 hours of fasting.
This Sabbath time when I can have, but they can let me get down the mountain safe and sound. It's actually good.
Somehow in my mind, I have faith and peace that God will bring me back safe and sound. And my phone will survive till then. Also, I know that the signs are a lot more clear in the later part of the hike. And he did. God brought me back safe and sound. And I still took some pics along the way, even though I know I shouldn't, but I tried very hard to control myself. Well, you won't have this video to watch if I didn't do so, right? When I finished the hike, I only have 3% of battery left on my phone.
Hike, whatever. It was very hard again. It was all uphill. I'm so tired. And now it's 5:53.
Then, I even went to someone's house to borrow a charger so I can take the train back. Yep, so that was my Sabbath. Happy Easter and welcome to the second quarter of 2024. I'm excited to see what God will do next.